Well, thank you, Mr. Pig. This frying pan will really help us out when we're cooking up some bacon. That note, how about them bears? The team, not the people that own the hardware store down the street. There's also this weird running joke about how the dog doesn't know how to tie his shoes.
No, Part2, that's not how it goes. For the 100th time, it's over, around, under, and through.
No, kid, that's not how you act for the 100th time. Emote, connect, and be credible. Finally, they find Chanticleer, as he now makes his living as a world-famous Rooster Elvis impersonator. Isn't there all these characters sounding like sports teams' mascot rejects?
Well, you're the #1 chick in this chicken coop.
But one character named Goldie looks on Chanticleer's fame and can't help but feel a tad jealous.
Oh, Goldie, would you not bother me with this right now? You gotta go on in 2 minutes.
But I'm too good for the chorus. What's he got that I ain't got?
Well, a penis, for starters. So the gang tries to talk to Chanticleer, but is pushed aside by a team of bodyguards.
Move it, move it, move it, move it. Bounce, bounce you all over the place. Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Oh, you know, good God, you can make a song about anything, can't you? I'm talking, I'm drinking my coffee, and then I'm going to sleep. Meanwhile, back at the farm, the flood's getting worse, as Edmund calls up to see how the pig, rabbit, and mouse are doing. This is a strange world of randomness, isn't it?
No, great. Oh, goodbye.
Dewey!
Aha! I'm going to waste all their minutes. Muhahaha!
What about my family? Are they alright?
Your family? They left this movie hours ago. They know a stinker when they see one.
Bye.
The number you have dialed is no longer in service.
Oh no.
God, just by the way they're walking, I can tell they're going to sing.
Twiddly-dee, twiddly-dee.
Okay, no song that begins with the lyric Tweedledee is going to be good. Go back and try again! So they try to get a note to Chanticleer, this time disguising themselves as penguins so they don't get spotted.
Hey, what are you doing, little fella?
Something I learned in school. Something I learned in school.
So they give the note to Chanticleer, but is distracted by the love of his feathery life, Goldie.
She says her name is Goldie.
Hey, look at that! She kissed him on the pecker. Next scene. So Goldie seduces Chanticleer as they make sweet, horribly written music together.
Love has said hello. You don't know what that means. Really means to me.
Oh, I think we've lost them.
What do you mean?
I love the fact that a song is so bad that even the movie is trying to ignore it. It's like they're ashamed that they made a musical. Like they should be! So the gang is captured by the Battletoads here and tied up in one of the trailers. Haha! Take that, Grill! But one of the owl henchmen still wants to destroy them, as he breaks into the trailer and... I blinked. What happened? I don't know. Somehow they escaped. And as that's going on, Chanticleer finally discovers the note, as he rides off on a motorcycle to save his friends.
Oh, no, I've killed them.
Jump, Ninja. Hold it that. He's not dead. Untie me. He's not dead. Untie me.
So the characters partake in what looks like Ben Fur, as the bad guys are close behind them. You know, this movie provides many ample opportunities for them to die. Why don't they just go with it?
Of course, if you're afraid cat. Afraid cat. I'm not afraid of any.
Hey, lay off stuff.
Scared cat. You're such a scaredy cat. Scared cat. No!
What the hell was that? Is the movie flashing before his eyes? Or rather, in his eyes? And then we're in his brain with all these characters? I mean, just... Big-lipped alligator moment.
Big-lipped alligator. moment.
So after that strange slip of consciousness, Edmund saves the mouse and they escape the bad guys. As we jump back to the farm where we see the other animals have run out of batteries in their flashlight.
We are the creatures of the night.
These are the gayest villains ever! Do they really have to sing everything? Just because it's a musical doesn't mean you have to sing. You could just quietly shut the fuck up. I would prefer that. But thank God our heroes arrived to put that all-bird choir in its place.
All right, Ralph. This is Edmund. It's over for you.
This is Edmund! It's over for you! God, this kid makes Jake Lloyd look like Haley Joel Osment. So they tried to get Chanticleer to crow, but he's sadly out of practice.
Are you by any chance having a little trouble with your throat?
Don't give up, Chanticleer. Put that belching Tim Curry in his place. But the Duke uses his magic breath to make things more difficult. How do you get magic breath anyway? Did he just drink a cocktail of blended fairies and Smurfs? I mean, how does that work? To make things worse, he strangles Edmund. And transforms himself into a giant tornado. But Chanticleer finally gets his voice back and crows like he's never crowed before.
God hears you, Chanticleer. I didn't mean to put the rotation of the planets out of order. I was just fucking with you.
And for some reason, the sun transforms the evil Duke of Owls into Cartman from South Park. Screw this movie, I'm going home.
It's me, Uncle Dookie.
No. Screw this movie, him. So, what directionless fairy tale would be complete without the ultimate cliche, Edmund turns into a real boy.
He was a little boy.
He was such a bad actor, I couldn't tell. And just to make it even more insulting, it turns out that the whole thing was just a dream. Yep, everything about that chaotic little trip was all in Edmund's head. Why does that not surprise me?
Edmund, Chanticleer is just a storybook. Those characters are only make-believe. Now, come on, let's get back
No,
into
Mom. No, they're not. I saw them. I bet they're wondering what happened to me.
I'd say this ending was just ripping off The Wizard of Oz, but it isn't. It's directly stealing from it. Right down to everything becoming brown and white. Does this movie have any shame? And then, just to give us the ultimate of non-sequiturs...
Cockadoo!
What? No, hey, what? No, hey, what? Okay, is this a dream or did the kid get into the Vicodin again? I mean, this makes no sense. Wow, they turned me into a quappy blue screen effect. And does the movie actually end? Not really. It just kind of stops. It's like, whoops, we forgot to make sense of anything. Oh well, it kept your kids quiet for a few hours, didn't it? Exits to your left. This was weird. It was just weird. It wasn't good, it wasn't bad. Well, okay, it was bad, but it was mostly odd. It's sad to see such a great animator deprive himself of his own talent. This movie is literally like they just made up the story as they went, and that is very rarely a good sign. And I don't know about you, but quite frankly, I'm getting... phrase? The hell out of here! You are good at this game. I'm the nostalgia critic, I remember it, so you don't have to.
Let me be your rooster, and let me roost with you.